I want to bring the attention to Fresno's mayoral race, specifically how Jerry Dyer has been refusing to attend public forums hosted by the community. Recently, he backed out from the Fresno for All Mayoral Candidate Forum, a forum hosted by several organizations that work with underrepresented communities.
Has the former police chief, Jerry Dyer, agreed to come on?
The former police chief, despite agreeing to participate, has decided to not participate in the forum on January 30th.
Why did he decide not to?
That's a great question for Mr. Dyer and his campaign.
Okay, so do you think that, he feels like this wasn't, because he feels a lot of these organizations that you're talking about, does he feel they're too liberal?
I think that that's a good question for Mr. Dyer and his campaign. I think that what's
Do you
facing.
feel that way?
I feel that this is a critical election for the fifth largest city in California. If you want to be the leader of the fifth largest city in California, you show up, and you show up for all Fresnans.
Jerry Dyer went on to release a public statement saying, "I'm very concerned about those who will be attending a BHC forum, and wherever the forum can be held in an objective and safe manner." Now keep in mind that Jerry Dyer is running on a campaign slogan, One Fresno. Yet, when the South Fresno community organizes a public forum to hear from all mayoral candidates, and all candidates agree to attend, Dyer decides to back out at the very last minute. Dyer confirmed his attendance months ago. The organization spent hours mobilizing residents to attend. The fact that Dyer said he feels unsafe to show up to the forum because of the people who will be there speaks volumes. We know that youth, people of color, and immigrants were going to attend. People from South Fresno. It makes us wonder which One Fresno is Dyer referring to. Meanwhile, the Jans campaign has been working to connect with people of South Fresno. I invited Mari from the Jans campaign to come on our show to share more about their efforts. Hi Mari, what do you do for the Jans campaign? What is your role?
Hi Sergio, so I'm the campaign manager for the Andrew Jones for Mayor campaign. I basically handle everything from scheduling to events to campaign strategy and stuff like that.
So can you tell us what's happening this Saturday? It looks like the Andrew Jans has a full day.
Yes, he does.
Doing several, what I've noticed, there's a canvas kickoff in the morning, and then there's a meet and greet with the Hmong community at 12,
Yes.
and then there's another meet and greet at 2 p.m. in West Fresno. Then at the end of the day, there's East Fresno community meet and greet at 4 p.m. So.
Yes.
A lot of meet and greet happening throughout our city, with different groups throughout our city. So what is the purpose of this? Why is this happening?
We realize that these are some of the most underserved communities. Now, obviously, they need to know who Andrew is, and Andrew needs to know more about them, especially the Hmong and especially the West Fresno area, who constantly. We've gone there a couple of times and they've expressed how very little they know about him, and so I think the more that they are exposed to him, the more they'll realize what a great fit he would be as mayor.
And what does Andrew hope to accomplish, going out to these communities and listening to, to the Hmong community, to West Fresno, to East Fresno? What is his hope for coming out of these meetings?
I think mostly he wants them to know more about him. I think there's a big misconception about Andrew. Especially in these communities who I said that don't know him, who think that because he's a prosecutor that he, is very similar to Dyer, which is not true at all. He's literally probably the furthest thing from Dyer possible, and so I think he really, really wants them to see how progressive and how much he really does want to help their communities, and that's why he's running.
And all these meetings are open to the public, correct?
Yes, all of them.
So if you're interested in getting to know Andrew Jans and asking him some questions that you think are very important, come to these meetings. This is a great opportunity by the Jans campaign to come out and meet him and to ask him questions, get to know him a little bit better, and from there you could decide if he's worth your vote. Mari, thank you so much for coming.